Hello everyone. Alright, today I have a really cool piece of information when designing a program that most people probably don't understand. Most people, I think, assume training heavy weights to failure is more taxing than training lighter weights to failure. I think almost everyone reading or hearing that would assume that's the case. Like, for example, what you can only do for 3 is going to be more physically taxing on you than, something that you're doing for 20 to failure. However, that is completely wrong. It is the exact opposite. Just think about it. If we'll use me as an example, I can bench probably 320 for 3, right? And I could probably bench 250 for 15. Let's say I reach failure on both of those. That means I just couldn't do 320 one more time, versus now I can't do 250 one more time. So in terms of neuromuscular fatigue that sets in, using lighter weights, assuming both are going to failure, is actually more physically taxing. And not only that, you're also tapping into your cardiovascular system when you get into those higher weights or higher reps. When you start doing sets that take 20, 30, 40 seconds long and you're using bigger muscle groups, not only are you using, your muscular strength, muscular endurance, now you're also using cardiovascular endurance as well. You're tapping into another energy system. So when designing a program, if you have I'm only doing a lighter weight, but for sets of 20 to failure instead of, the heavy sets of 6 reps to failure, and you think that you're giving yourself a break from using heavier weights, wrong, you're not. You are taxing yourself even more. But the one thing that we do know is using lighter weights, even if they're both reaching failure, tends to be a little bit easier on your joints. So using lighter weights and going to failure makes a lot of sense when you feel when maybe you need to work around some type of injury. But it's just a pitfall in designing a program is really learning is when you learn this is what you're getting at. So training hard with heavy weights to near failure, you're probably going to recover better from, and you probably don't think that, but hopefully now, after learning this, it makes sense.